Good morning! We're here at the West Branch Trailhead inside the Roosevelt National Forest. And this is just outside the Rawah Wilderness. And today, we're going to go for Twin Crater Lakes. Looking at about 6.5 miles out with right around a 2,500 foot elevation gain. Official start time, 7:20. And then after you hike back up to the road, this is where the trail connects. And then right out there to the left, that is Cameron Peak. We've made it up here to the first trail split. We're going to stay to the left and continue on the West Branch Trail. We've made it up here to the next trail split. We're going to stay to the right and continue on the West Branch Trail. And we are entering the Rawah Wilderness. Still waiting for that sun to come up. And we finally got the light. We've been hiking slow this morning, waiting for that sun to pop up over the mountain so we can get this good lighting. And I think we finally got it for the day. There's nothing more beautiful than the blue sky behind some golden aspen leaves. That's pretty much like my favorite thing. This is going to be a beautiful day. I am super excited. Got some orange ones out there. Looking awesome. Dang, this is a pretty hike. This is blowing me away. I had a feeling the trees were going to be changing up here, but I did not realize there were this many. My mom and I actually tried this a couple weeks ago, and hike failed because it started raining. I was getting pissed off, so we just turned around. But I'm kind of glad that that happened, because we're back out here doing it again, and this is mind-blowing. I'm telling you, this is like a totally different hike. With all these trees changing color. Yeah, it was not like this last time. I just checked the GPS, and we're about a half a mile away from the next trail split. We're heading off the trail. We're going to take a quick break. And look at this spot. It's like everywhere we stop today, we keep finding garbage. At the first stop, we found this Bic pencil. And then right here, I didn't even notice this till right now. It's like somebody's nose ring or tongue ring or something. That's gross. We've been hiking for close to 2 hours. And we're up here to the next trail split. And this will take you up to Camp Lake. However, we're going to stay to the left and continue on the West Branch Trail. We're close to 3 miles into the hike. There's a significant amount of up and down through here. We're going to have some uphill on the way back. We're pretty close to the next trail split. However, we need to cross the water first. And this is how you do it. We've made it up here to the next trail split, and we're going to stay to the right and pick up the Rawah Trail, number 961. We've been out of the aspens for a while. We're in these green trees. I'm not sure what they're called. Ooh, and we've got some flowers. We've been hiking a little over 2.5 hours. GPS is showing us 4.5 miles in. And this is just past where we turned around last time. I feel like Frodo right now. It's like every step I take is the furthest that I've ever been away from the West Branch Trailhead. We're at about 10,000 feet right now. And it looks like this next little stretch of trail is going to go straight up to about 10,400. And then I think it's going to kind of flatten out a little bit. This looks like the worst part. And here we go with the switchbacks. We're going to have a bunch of these. We've been hiking for about 3 hours and 25 minutes, and we're up here to the final trail split. Looks like we're gonna stay to the left and head up to Twin Crater Lakes. And we're finally getting up here. This is taking a while. It's a pretty long hike. We're getting real close now. According to the GPS, the lakes are just right up here on that little shelf. We're so close. We're gonna get this. We're entering an alpine closure area. No campfires beyond this point. We're going straight up, and it's a little loose through here. And we just hit the snow. Glad I brought the spikes. This is a hell of a hike. This is taking much longer than what I thought it was gonna. All right, guys, I think this is the moment of truth. I think once we pop over this little hill right here, we're gonna see the lake. Not quite yet, but it's there. It's just right there. That was a false alarm on the previous video clip. I think this is going to be the moment of truth for real right here. Just up here beyond these trees. All right, guys, and in 4 hours and 20 minutes, we're up here. This is Lower Twin Crater Lake. Since it is getting late, we're gonna go ahead and make a beeline straight for the other lake right now. It's really not too far away, maybe another 1/10 of a mile. All right, guys, and this is the upper lake. I pan to the left, that's going to be big old South Rawah Peak. Alright guys, it's about 12:30 right now. We've been sitting up here in between the twin crater lakes for about 45 minutes or so. But it's time to go. It's time to head on back. And we're going to take it around the other side of the lake on the way back. Looks like it might be actually a little easier if we can cross this section. I think we can. Time for a side scroller. The color of this lake right now is just unbelievable. It really is that blue. I can't get enough of this blue lake right now. Totally awesome. We've got a few little puffy clouds out in the distance. Wow, this is amazing. I'm liking that we took this way back around. That thing is sparkling right now. We've got to go so far back in this direction, it's not even funny. It's like miles beyond those high points. We've made it down the real steep part. We're about ready to drop back into the trees. And from that point on, we're not going to have many views. So this is kind of the last of them right here. Beautiful hike. Really good. We're about ready to drop back into the trees. And from that point on, it's gonna be a long grind. I love these fall colors. Got the reds, oranges, yellows coming out. Really beautiful. And this is looking back in the general direction of where we need to go. And we're parked like way out there. There's that very back row of mountains. We're basically parked right in front of it. All right, we have completed the Twin Crater Lakes trail section, and we are joining back with the Rawah Trail. And this is where all the down trees are at. Probably gonna have to sit and spin on this one. We've made it back down to the 2 boards right here, and this is where we had turned around a couple weeks ago. So we know from this point back to the trailhead is only about 2 hours. So we're looking good right now. We've come down the hard part, and the rest of this should be pretty easy. If you come up and do this hike in the spring, be prepared, because I guess these water crossings are really treacherous. We're pretty much back in the aspens. We're gonna have aspens all the way back down to the trailhead now. It's gonna be hard not to do like 20 minutes of video through here because it's super pretty. Snake right there, little gardener snake. And we're looking at about another 1.2, 1.3 miles or so back to the trailhead. We're getting there. This is a long hike. We're almost back to the beginning part. I'm thinking maybe 15 more minutes. We have made it back down to the road. We're almost done. Just a few more minutes. All right, guys, it's just now about 4 o'clock, and we're about back to the West Branch Trailhead, and that is every bit of 6.5 miles each way, for sure. I think we actually did a little more than 13 miles, seeing as how we walked around the lake. That added a little bit of distance. And that's looking back at where we have just come from. And that is amazing. I've never seen so many golden aspens before. All right, Twin Crater Lakes, got it. Boom. I hope you enjoyed that hike. And until the next one, y'all, peace.